Hi, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your February 22nd, 2022 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed and linked in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. Cancer, February 22nd, 2022, Cancer. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This one. Okay. So at the bottom is our rooted self. The left-hand side is our inner self. The top is our emotional self. And the right-hand side is the public arena, the public self. So let's see what the cards have to say. We have the Four of Wands, and we have the King of Pentacles. That's really quite beautiful. Prosperity, celebration, abundance coming forward. We then have the Five of Swords and the Devil, which is Capricorn energy. If we have Capricorn energy within our natal chart, that comes through very powerfully here in our inner selves. But there's also a sense of the veil being lifted and a battle that we have fought before. We're going to be fighting it again. There's going to be a different outcome, though, and that's going to be nice. It moves us to our emotional selves. We have Pisces energy. We have the moon right here, representative of Pisces, and we have the Four of Cups. So a gift is coming forward that we don't necessarily see. If we have Pisces energy within our natal chart, it comes through at our heart. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune is things are changing and we're getting our footing. We're getting our balance during this time. But we do see here, because this is a day of twos, right? You know, February, the second month, 2/2/22, 2022. It puts us off balance. It also has our emotions rise up high. So just be aware of that. It also opens up a new season for us, a new way forward. So the energy to be mindful of is the Death card, Scorpio energy. It's being mindful of secrets. It's being mindful of things that are hidden, because things that are hidden are going to start to kind of like come forward during this time, or we're going to be faced with them and be like, well, that wasn't necessarily true, or that's not how it happened. So just be aware of that. Then we have our chakra energy. And it's play. It's the heart chakra. The beautiful thing about humans, and the interesting thing about us human beings, is that we can't play if we don't feel safe. So opening up our heart chakra, being able to embrace play and, creativity and joy is going to be so important to us on this day, but also within our lives. So before we dive into the cards, let's talk about this angel day, this angel number day, February 22nd, 2022. It is an angel number day that represents harmony and it represents serenity. We're also being told that we must achieve harmony within our lives. This is a sign to achieve harmony, to achieve balance within our lives. And we're having a bit of difficulty with that during this time, a sense of, kind of taking on too much and thinking, oh, I have to do everything else for everybody and forgetting ourselves. this is also a sign of good things to come, and that we're entering into a time of peace and stability. And we see that right here at our root. We may also be meeting our twin flames, but also remember, twin flames can be a very tricky relationship. So just be aware of that. The things might not be going the way that we had thought they would be going, and somebody is deeply affecting us. We are also reaching an important milestone within our lives. So that's something to be aware of. Now, if we go to the Bible, if we want to go to the Bible and look at 222, look at things spiritually from that standpoint, within Genesis, this is the creation of the first woman. You could argue that the first woman was Lilith in the very first story, but the creation of Eve from the rib of Adam. So it's talking about here the sacred unity coming forward, the sacred intertwined, aspect of humanity and of human beings. And it's also beautiful to note that in medieval times, Eve was praised because without Eve biting the apple, there would not be any Christ. So there is this beautiful sense of the story coming full circle to bring forward, salvation, if that's what you believe. It's a beautiful mythology, or it's a beautiful history, depending on how you look at it. And then we also have, with 222, we have Christ returning to earth. So that's going to be quite a beautiful symbolic sense of it's a rising time. And we see that with the new season starting. We see that within ourselves here at our root with the Four of Wands. There's a really big sense of this is my celebration, this is my prosperity, this is my bounty, this is how I'm moving forward to prosperity within my life, to claiming the throne of what I want, what I need, of the practical, application of things, seeing myself move forward to the bigger sense of who I am and what I want and what I desire within my life. And that brings us to a place of power. It brings us to a place of stability, and it brings us to a place where we're facing battles that we have faced before, and yet we're not going to be beaten down. We're not going to be denied success during this time. This is a time where we might feel that we need to apologize. Oh, I'm sorry for being successful, or oh, I'm sorry for not acquiescing the way that I thought I should, or not being meek the way that I thought I should. But here it's like, no, you've won. And again, in medieval times, when you won, period. End of discussion. You didn't hand them back their sword. You didn't, say, oh, let's talk this out. You showed your power through force. And though in our modern age, showing power through force is brutish, right? We're not going to do that. But what it is here is saying, take your wins. Take your wins and own them completely and absolutely. Don't apologize. Don't step back. Don't sit there and say, oh no, I shouldn't have done this. It's like, here, take your wins and be proud of them. Because the devil comes in, and the horned one comes in, which is the chaos god in Celtic mythology. And it's like, look at the chaos within the world. Have us realize, have the cloak, kind of come up, and have us see the chaos within the world with openness and with honesty, and still be able to play, still be able to connect with our heart chakra, still be able to see ourselves and own what we want from our world and for our world. The devil brings us our addictions. It brings us our chaos. And here, what is being said is that there's chaos all the time. We can't get rid of that. We can, however, redefine the way we interact with it, redefine the way that it pulls us down. We're breaking free of the chains, and we're claiming our space and our power. There's a sense of fear here when it comes to it. I'm looking into the shadows. Will the shadows define me? Will the shadows destroy me? Will I be able to move forward to what I want, to what I need within my life? Will this change move me, or will it break me? And what Spirit is saying here is fly high and strong. It will not break us during this time. Or even if it does, even if we do feel, because sometimes we just do, we feel broken, we feel overwhelmed, we feel like we're carrying so much and not really knowing the way that we want to move forward. What we're going to see here is that there is power and beauty as we soar higher and higher, as we look at the fear, as we look at our shadows, as we look at the things that once held us back. And now we're saying, no more. No more do you get to try and ruin me. No more do I let fear take over. And that brings us to a whole new ball game. And it brings us to a place where gifts start coming in. Now, we've been looking at life a very certain way during this time, and for a little while here. And now something comes in, and it can be something that completely rocks our world. We might not think of it as a gift at all. but it comes in and it makes us change the way that we've seen things. It makes us change the way that we're looking at things. And all of a sudden, it leads us in a completely different direction. Now, what's really interesting is that on, February 22nd, 2022, that's also the day that Pluto returns. It returns to the position that it was in 1776 when the United States was founded. So there's a sense of I'm returning to my place of power. And as that gift gets handed in, that doesn't feel like a gift. It feels maybe like a battle. It feels maybe like uncertainty or being overwhelmed, or, it's just one more thing being added to my plate. It brings us back to this place of I'm standing for my power. I'm standing for myself. I'm embracing what I need and who I am and what I want within my life. And that becomes the game changer. That opens up a new season to us with the Wheel of Fortune. We're going to see things changing during this time. We're entering into a new season, and we can feel like we're on this roller coaster ride. The highs, the lows, the lefts, the right. It's all intense, but it's all powerful. We're being led towards something greater, and we're embracing something greater within ourselves. But again, hold on, because change comes, and it comes profoundly, and it comes powerfully here. And we're going to think, oh my gosh, can I handle this? We're not going to really be on firm footing. There's a sense of sneakery coming around, and that's seen, with the energy to be mindful of. Be mindful of sneakiness, be mindful of lies. Emotions can rise during this time and can run high. We also have to be aware of that. The Two of Pentacles, we're balancing eternal prosperity. We have that prosperity here at our root. But what we need to be aware of is that if we're not balanced, the prosperity will crumble and we will not have the abundance that we thought we would. So here, it's very much saying, take care of ourselves, get ourselves firmly grounded, and then we can let more wealth, more abundance come into our lives, because it just will. Because it will. We'll be surprised at once things are calm within us, once we embrace harmony and serenity, that the doors open one after another, and it's shockingly beautiful. Okay. All right, Cancer. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace this angel day. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Cancer, and may you have a blessed angel day.